Hey, I'm live. Nice. Just for fun, I'm gonna look at the sun. Hey, that rhymed. I can't really even hardly see it because it's so sunny out. Let me mess with it a little bit. I can't tell. Sorry, it's so bumpy, shaky. I think that's in focus. It is beautiful out right now. How far does it let me zoom in? Oh, wow. It's probably all grainy. I can't even see it. But, oh, maybe it's not that bad. I can't hardly see the screen. I'm trying to put my hat in the way so I can take a look at it. I think it's focused, but I can't really tell. Hey, Keto Cheeto. I saw you in the chat over at Karen's. What makes me happy is knowing about the truth. Makes me happy. I'm in Minnesota. North of Minneapolis. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. I think it's a little too far in. And I can't tell if it's focused. Sorry, guys. I want to make like a... Yeah, it's hard. Hard to get to shield the sun because I'd have to make like a... Oh, you hear that bird? He might be doing that because he's standing guard over his nest. I have a door going out of my garage that many years ago I had a wood stove in the garage, and so I had the flue going out the door. So there's like a 6-inch hole in the door, and I covered the hole on the inside of the door, and I put spray foam in there or something. And these little birds, like every year they go and they make a nest in there. So Tennessee, huh? Escanaba. I'm not sure where that is. Just east of you. Is that like somewhere out by like Alexandria or something? Or no, that's west. Never mind. I'm trying to think of where that is. Doesn't sound familiar. Upper Peninsula. Oh, okay, sure. Michigan. Yeah, the sun and moon are somehow alike, but somehow like opposite. You know what? I think that's maybe not in focus. Let me try to get a better look at that. I don't don't know. I can't really tell. Birds summer home in your roof? Yeah, so these birds, uh, like a couple years ago, I don't think it happened last year. A couple years ago, it was one of those, I think they're maybe called chickadee or something. It's like a little black and white bird. Um, they're like a really pretty little bird. But he, a couple times when I opened the door, he flew into the garage. And so I learned that the only way to get him to be able to leave the garage, because I have like a 12-foot ceiling in my garage and the garage doors are only 8 feet high. So he flies up there, has a hard time figuring out how to get underneath. So he'll just sit on he'll sit on a light or something and just wait. And then really the only way to get him to leave is to turn all the lights off in the garage, especially if it's dark out, it works better. But they don't really like, I don't think they like to fly when it's dark unless they can, unless it's pretty light. But so you have to turn all the lights off and then take like a spotlight and put it outside, like on the driveway or whatever, and then he'll fly right down there and get out. But that happened a few times. And then now this bird that's chirping, that you're hearing chirp, it's like maybe it's the same kind of bird, but maybe a female or something. I have no idea, but it's like a brown, it's like a little brown, kind of skinny little bird. And every time I come over here, he flies out of there and sits up in this tree, just kind of making sure I don't go near his nest. Plus, I have my cat over there who just loves to hang out, like right over by the door, obviously. So is it tracking really good? I can't tell. Because sometimes when I set up the scope, or the I guess the tripod, whatever you want to call it, it has to be set up perfect, uh, perfectly level, and it has to be set up, for me, 45 degrees, uh, pointed at Polaris, or pointed at the center of the rotation of the sky. And then it just uses one motor and turns in a circle, and it'll, right now that's all it's doing, is it's just turning about 15 degrees an hour in a circle. That's all it's doing. And this is how good it does staying on the sun, which to me taught me a lot about what the sky is. um like the sun and the moon don't actually move at the same speed, because every 28 days or whatever, the basically there's a new moon, and the cycle starts over again. So the sun's going faster every day than the moon is by 51 minutes. So like if you see the full moon, if you see a full moon, when the full moon's rising, the sun will always be setting. And and then the next day, the sun will be setting and the moon won't come for 51 more minutes. And then the next day after that, the sun will be setting and the moon will come 2 hours and whatever that is, or not 2 hours, hour and 40 minutes or whatever, uh, 38 minutes, I don't know. So it's, the moon arrives 51 days, or 51 minutes late every day as it goes on its circuit. So if you think about it, if this is going 15 degrees per hour, you could figure out how much the moon would be moving, and it's moving a little bit slower. But it's only like I'm just making a total guess right now, but it would be something like 14.9 or something. I don't really know, but and then the stars will actually move slightly different speed than the sun and moon do. Well, than the moon does anyway. Cool, Keto. Glad you joined. And Zerun, good to see you. Oh, the screen is black now? That's not good. Thank you for telling me. So I don't know. Not tracking now. Okay. Sorry about that. I got the image on my... Oh, you know what? It's frozen. I must have had a YouTube glitch. Yeah, my screen's frozen. I can't do nothing. So I guess that means I'll end the live. Let me see if I can turn the camera around, see if that does anything. It switched for me, but it didn't do anything. Let's see. I guess that's it, guys. Uh-oh. It says highlight saved to your channel. Great. All right, guys. Have a good one. I'm going to end it and wonder why that happened. Have a good one.